Walking. I was trying to do it. Salad. It's done. Y'all not ready. Smoking good, my homemade brought the tray. Okay, where is this swung around? We got the coffee in the other room too. Okay, y'all really need to shop with me, okay? Made this purse for myself. I wanted to make first project of the year something I can actually keep. So I'm really excited. Once we get the live started, happy Monday. Hopefully we got people to join. I'm gonna do like a whole rug tour, a purse tour, I suppose. Cause you know that's OG. That's OG Ashlee to do what's in my purse. What's good? I had to. So I'm like, y'all need to shop with me because I spent $18 a fucking Dunkin'. I usually only spend like, you know, get my little medium coffee. Happy Monday! You here? You're here. It's done. Y'all not ready, okay? I finished this rug sewing. I gotta do it in at least one go. One or two goes. Saturday, we right by my dishwasher. I prepped it Saturday. Sunday, I spent like 3 hours sewing this. Okay? I told you, the girls, they're gagged. The girls are not ready. I added pom-poms. I have my little pom-pom maker. And I tied, see, this is the cold part. It's the small details. I tied, you know, black string with black. But then with the white, I tied that around. So then we could have matching screens, you know, like how Sean be saying it. So that detail. It's not done because I still need to learn how to crochet. But I've been itching to start a yarn painting. I need to figure it out. Get all of like the ideas I want to get out because I need to get it together by April. It's January, so I got time. But by April, I want to start making some headbands so I can be prepared for my May markets. What's good? What do you need a shout out for? Respectfully, I don't really be shouting people out. Why are we talking about being bisexual? You can come march tomorrow. I don't know why you're being so weird. But yes, the purse is done. And then I had to go to Dunkin'. So if you want to shop with me, shop confidentialgoods.com. I don't have purses on there right now, but I've made purses in the past. Y'all was here when I made an Hermes bag from scratch. My first leather bag I made was an Hermes bag. Okay? You know, same design. This one has a zipper on it. That's why I'm excited to show y'all. It's got a zipper. See that? It's like a hidden zipper. And I wanted to make the gingham inside. So I got like a blue inside. No games. It's not here to play games. I sewed all of this by hand. And it holds everything that I would usually have in my purse. So once I learn how to crochet, I'm going to add an actual crochet strap. But, you know, in the prep, I don't know if y'all saw the prep. Can't see. I had intentionally put a bunch of annoying keychains and things on there because I wanted to have like a really cute kind of bag. Eventually, I want to make like yoga bags. So if you do yoga or if you need like a long bag, I'm going to make like some ones you can put like on your shoulder or on your back. Drawstring kind of ones. That's something I'm thinking about doing in the future. But 2026 is all about making 3D rugs, okay? So y'all have seen me make rugs, but I want to make functional rugs too. Rugs are functional, they're home decor. But like mirrors, I want to make some ottomans and things like that. So what does Sexy Rev say? Y'all make some noise, the fuck? Okay, make sure you like and subscribe, the fuck? Beach towels. But I don't sew. I've been wanting to get a sewing machine. See, this is how Singer did it. I was already like sold when Singer came out with the gray heavy duty machine. Then they came out with a pink one. So I'm like, I have to get it. Once I get some monies together, I gotta get a pink one. Why? Because it's pink. So, yeah. There's some stitching I need to fix. I used one of these hooks, not a regular needle. It's one of the upholstery needles, and I did it all by hand. And that's how I made my 3D rugs in the past. Like, I know, did I do that for the eels and escalator dice? Maybe. I think I did that with my welcome go away pillow. And I feel like a few other items. Don't waste your money, dang. But I need an actual sewing machine. I have like a really mini one, and I really wasn't using it. But I'm like, I want to like work with denim and more heavy duty stuff. So, okay, I'll do a little 360. We haven't even elevated yet, but I was gonna do like we're gonna do like a purse tour after we elevate. And yeah, I need to clean my craft kitchen up. Craft room. Where are my keys? I have no idea where I put my fucking keys. Have you seen them? Am I just tripping? I think I'm tripping. Where the fuck I put my keys? Did I never take them out the car? Oh, they're right here. Yeah, I usually clip my keys to the outside. But I'm not gonna clip them. Remind me, I'm gonna leave them in the kitchen. But yeah, take my coat off. I was gonna change my hat up today. Now I can't find my tan hat. I wore it yesterday. I'm like, it may be in the craft room. Cause like, I have no idea where that shit went. Okay. Well, welcome to the live. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm not no expert. I don't want to buy a machine, not really know how to fix it up. I actually drove past a sewing machine fixer-upper shop type situation. I need another one. You don't like my voice? Leave! Fuck ass nigga. I don't care. You came to my party. I love the trolls. He was good. You want to live in it, like, now I'm not saying it like in that kind of way, but like a little hobbit. And they call hobbits, little peoples, the fairies. You gonna live in my sewing machine? Pretty easy to fix. I'm in like sewing groups on Facebook, but I'm like, tread lightly with them Facebook groups, because like sometimes they give helpful information, sometimes they don't. I'll show you my little machine. It's collecting dust. Viewer discretion is advised. Don't pay attention. I need to get a tissue because I'm cold. This is my yoga outfit for the day. I got these pants. I've had these for years. And then I think there's like a bleach spot because, you know, that's cute. I've had these since living at my parents'. So these are well over 10 years old. Do you remember when the harem pants were popular? But now they're like yoga pants because they're like, you know, they're kind of baggy. So I'm going to wear these. Who's Ood? Our golden? You like living in household items? Yay, thank you for sharing to like and subscribe. Yes, y'all will. I don't disappoint. Nobody cares what you do it till you do it till you do it. Okay? I live through a lot of lyrics. Lyrics are like mantras, okay? See, that's like the parallel of me as a yoga instructor teaching for so many years, you know. Anyway, you learn about mantras, spiritual things. You say them over and over to help manifest your life. These are mantras usually like said in Sanskrit, but you can also use the same thing even if you don't know Sanskrit. I kind of use it like with my lyrics too. So awesome. This is some higher thinking. LOL. Elevated thinking. The lyrics you listen to are very important. And this is a song from years ago. If you know who Bravo Hunnits is, he's a SoundCloud rapper like years ago. Bravo Hunnits. Nobody cares what you do till you do it. So everything I said I'm gonna do, just do it, my nigga. I just did. I'm gonna keep doing it. So this is gonna be the channel. This is the channel. So you locked in now. You are locked in with a real one. If you need motivation to do the things you keep speaking about doing, let me be the visual, okay? Because people, they get their inspiration from every kind of pull in life, you know? And just be passionate about your work and then continue to set time for it until it's like a locked in time. I said I wanted to make arts and crafts, and I really wanted to do rugs, right? And make fashion, because I'm like, what Kohl's, what Spencer's, what Hot Topic, they're not giving us enough. I need more snark in the things I make, and in the things that I buy, and I need more, I don't know, fashion. I need better quality things. Uniqueness. So that's within the things that I make. I make a lot of unique stuff for a lot of unique people. So just keep setting aside time for your creative endeavors until it becomes cemented in your schedule. That's my inspiration for this Monday. Good morning. Need a tissue. It'd be cold. Sean said it. It'd be cold coming through. Put in my purse. It'd be cold coming from the streets out there. And then trying to warm up. That's why I'd be wearing gloves too, low key. What's good? Oh, I see what you mean. You're funny. What's good? Foster's in here. Yes, you are what you consume. It's not a blanket. It's a purse. I make a purse. It's a purse. We're gonna do a purse tour. I went in, and then when I went to my Dunkin', it was a sign, because this was the last keychain. Y'all know I went in there and I got the brown keychain like last month. This was the last keychain they had. They had 2 brown ones and 2 white ones. I got 1 brown one. They was sitting there for like a few weeks. I'm like, I do like that brown one. Then they gave me a discount. But this one I paid full price. That's why I'm like, y'all need to shop with me. This was like a $12 some keychain. Shop with me. Head ass. Or heads. Yes, the pillow. Or it's not a pillow. I mean, the purse. The purse is done. Yes, so I said, this is really for my client too. My client wanted to see something I made. All of my stuff that I made is at my office. This is like off-season type shit, market prep. So I just have everything at my office. I don't need it here. Kind of hoarding, clogging the space, usable space I can be using in my art space to be working, trying to work around inventory. So I try to leave everything at the office, and then you'll see the craft room get junky once craft season kicks off. But they're like, one of my clients was like, I want to see your work. I'm like, I don't got anything at my house. I'm not trying to go to my office right now. So I'm like, let me finish this up, because this is at my house, this project, so I can just show you in person. So yeah, thank you. So then, like, that's why I said Saturday or Friday night, like, I prepped it, the whole lining. That's what I mean. Y'all not ready. The whole lining, what I said I'm gonna do. I got some gingham fabric. I only paid like $3 for that little It wasn't even a roll, just like a sheet. And that's what I lined the purse in. So it's got, the inside is blue and white. Okay? This is a strap that I wear in my little water bottle purse. Whatever you want to call it. So it doesn't match. But I'm going to teach myself how to crochet so I can, you know, make a strap or whatever. But we Dunkin' girlies for life. I'm not a sports fan, so whatever your gibberish you're saying, I really don't care about. I'ma keep it a bean. And I'ma keep it, hold on. I'ma keep it a bean. And I'ma keep it a buck. I'm not a sports person. I'm just in support of people who like sports. You know, yeah, I know you're trying to say that. This is my husband's room. I don't care. I'm in support of him. Okay? I support other people's hobbies. I don't have to be interested in them. I'm just in his room right now. But I don't need the spam of that. I think he even said y'all earned it, you know? Everybody fought hard in the game or whatever. Don't ask me nothing about sports. I was like, I'd be funny. What's good? This channel is not about sports. It's about yoga and crafting. That's about it. Don't ask me no question now. Did you see the purse berserk? I'm about to do a purse tour. Once we get in the craft room. I'm in the middle. This is crazy. I'm in the middle of projects. So I kind of have that little gray area to start to prep into a new project. So I don't really have, I have one project set up, but I'll show you. I stay work. This way exactly. Cause you know what was funny? After drop off, you know what song I play? Is all that. I stay working. I've been playing. I've been playing Jeezy like he just came out. You haven't seen it? Cause I stay working. I kind of was low key with it. Cause you know, okay. I'll be on some ugly shit. I'm like, I'm finna pop out on the chat. They not ready. They not ready. Like, I think I took a picture. You can go. That was the last pic. That's the last shit y'all saw. It wasn't even glued together. It wasn't even glued together. But I posted a picture on my community tab page. I said, look, the game of chicken was nasty. Diabolical. The little hairball of black, Jeezy, that guy. The little hairball of black yarn I had left, you can look at the community tab page and see it. That was crazy. It wasn't even enough for the pom-poms. Look, y'all not ready. See, this is the purse. You are not ready when I do this tour. So I said, I'm going to make my own keychains and I'm going to get my own keychain. So I got a Dunkin' keychain. I just got it. I got to take the tag off of it. So that's what we were talking about earlier. I didn't realize they made iced coffee one, which I got the brown little keychain. And then they got grab a big orange. Oh, I thought you were talking about the orange bag. I don't know what you're talking about. Because I do want to make like a burnt orange purse. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to make the tote. The tote was kind of hard. You got to keep pulling it to make sure your circle lines up. I had to line up. You know, you don't want to put the hoop on the bottom. What's good? You don't want to put the hoop on the bottom. Then your purse going to be upside down. So, you know, as you're sewing, had to make sure this lined up. It was, I have oranges. Yeah, it took me like 3 hours to sew this. I added a zipper. That's why I'm like, y'all not ready. I added a zipper. The inside, I lined it. Not ready. Thank you. So see the contrast. This side is black and white, and then this side is white and black. Yes. And we're not done because then I need to teach myself how to crochet, and I'm gonna make a crochet strap. Okay. So the idea of seeing it, and then I had to visualize pulling it together. So I'm going to do some explaining after I elevate. It's just going to be funny. How big it is, I will show you how big it is. Or the orange or the purse. We're not going in my fridge right now. Okay, is all there. I need to find a lighter. Let's see if this one works. The Taurus. Is this one out? We need to get more of them. I usually just buy the pack. This one? Okay. We're going to use this one. We're going to use this one. I want to make kind of a tote as my next bag. Because I already got the visual. I already got the idea. Y'all not ready. Thanks, Foss. All right. It goes with my style. You know what's funny? It's really random. I'm like, I don't think I got a black purse. But something was just like, you need to make yourself like a black and white purse. Something with some flowers on it. Because then, you know, you can like use it like as advertisement. People be like, I like your purse. Thanks, I made it. That's from a video. I can't think of it right now. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have my keys and everything hanging off of it. I need to just kind of reinforce the stitching. So I'm gonna show y'all the whole freaking process of this. It's bleach, big dog. People wash their clothes, but I don't know if you know about that. I don't like weird people. I already explained it. If you go back, I know like, you know, the trolls be having like selective viewing, selective hearing, selective visual impairment. But I already explained that. I've had these pants for over 10 years, my nigga. Is you cool? You get one time to mess with me and then you get the boot. So let's come correct. I need to pull these windows up. Selective perspectives. I already said that. I'm like, I know there's going to be like somebody weird, like intensely staring at my crotch. I know she's talking about rugs, but look at that. Look at her pants. How you fit all that in them jeans? Heads. Y'all weird. Them type of people, check the hard drive. I'm being ugly. I'm always say that. Check the hard drives. What this guy? He got something he trying to hide. You ain't heard it from Sean. Quality has improved. We're gonna do a purse tour. I was gonna put my tan hat on. I think my tan hat got lost in the sauce. Like I have a tan hat, you know, that matches my coat. I have no idea where it went. Bro, I was working so hard. I can't even demonstrate because the microphone is now on my hat. I be getting hot and then I'll like lift my hat up so I can scratch my hair. And then my hat was like a little stocking sitting on my head and then it fell on the project last night. It was funny. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. This was on my head at one point. But let me pull these curtains up. We have to like clean the craft room. It's trash day. Maybe I put my hat down. It is somewhere. Okay. Okay. So, y'all, I forgot to tell you, I broke like 5 needles before I got it together. I'm like, where the fuck? What is it? I swear to God, where is it? You know, do you know that what is it? That sound, Where the fuck is it? I broke all of my needles. I'm about to show you. I filled up my hand sanitizer. I have like a huge jug of like the alcohol or whatever. So I wanted to fill that up. It sits in my purse and like, you know, I'm always using it. Grocery trips and stuff. But that was sitting out. I was letting that drain my little thing so I could, you know, siphon it in or whatever. I'm gonna show you my little pin cushion in a sec here though. I'm trying to clean up as I go. Oh, actually, I need to clean up my ashtray. Not ashtray, but the instant mess over there. It's just too much. This piece of paper, scrap queen. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna save that. It's the yoga. It's the years of yoga. Yeah, you need some yoga. That's how we be chill. It's your yoga relaxation. And then y'all want to come over here and I'm being a um yeah, I was gonna show you my pin cushion. This was crazy. These are all the pins I used. So I laid the rug out. I was like hot gluing. My nose is running again. I was hot gluing the edges. So I cut it out, but I cut it slightly wider. I'll show you. I explained the process. I still have the frame up. I'm like, I gotta take this down now. Um, but see, I cut it out. I cut out the 2 circles over here, and that's a hood tank. Y'all hear that? Muffler on the ground. I wonder if the mic picked that up. That was a hood tank. If you want to become a member, you can come subscribe to our Hood Tank tiers. We have Hood Tank Super. I'm being ugly, but if you do subscribe, I name all of the tiers after Hood Tank. Anyway, you heard it. See, that's what I mean. Hood tanks. But I feel like, see, I can still salvage this fabric, so I'm gonna take it out the frame. I'm like, I could fit like a hoop. There's still like some fabric you see hanging, but I'm like, I could probably fit like a mini hoop and still use this before I just throw this away as an entire scrap. You see, that's how my brain be thinking, because this is $40 per pack, and I can make about 3 large rugs. I don't remember. Wait, see, this is why I use my lives too, so I can go back and like, okay, I brought that around this time. Okay, and I know I've been using this tarp or this, this cloth for this many months, this many rugs. Okay, okay, okay. Then that's how I'm able to track it. But I think I made like 3 or 4 large rugs. So I want to get my money's worth of this. Everybody walking their dogs. It is cold. My fingers was cold. But anyway, so I cut it slightly wider. Then I glued the edges. Then I took my fabric. I went to Hobby Lobby. I took this, laid it on top of the rug after I glued the edges. The edges are so it's not fraying. Um, take my edges. This was the most ghettoest way I did it. So like I this stuff was like I want to try it, but I don't want it to fail on live, but it worked. So I was like, whoa. Um, so stay with me. The rug was laying flat. This was before I did any sewing on it. Then I laid this down. Then I started taking my little needles and I poked it through, I pierced it through the top of the fabric through the rug. So I had like a square with a bunch of needles kind of around it. And then after the needles, I went in with a little Elmer's glue just to adhere the fabric to the rug. Just a little bit because I didn't want it to be hard. And then some parts did turn out to be hard, which is like, whatever. Too much glue in one area can make it harder for the needle to pierce through when I eventually go back, and make it look clean like I did. So the scary thing was the rugs like to curl up. So there's needles. You have a flat rug. I'll do it from your perspective. You got a flat rug, but then it'll slowly curl up. So let's say you're working belly height at my desk table back there. The needles were like kind of poking me in my belly as like I'm moving. I'm like, damn, and let me just try to roll this flat. So I had to use like a lot of weights or just get creative with the shit I had around me. And it was just kind of like trying to let it lay flat as it glued. So, I'm not having any gaps in the fabric to the rug. So after I did that, I did not go all the way around because the next thing I needed to think about was, this is a flat rug, right? The zipper went on this side. So the zipper like started here to like here, about the middle part of the purse. So I had to go around, I stitched the zipper in first, and then like I stitched this flat. After I went around with the glue, I'm still like stitching flat kind of around the canvas. Then I curled it up and I'm stitching out with it. Like I had to stitch with it like in this perspective. So the bag is open. Nothing is gonna fall out of it. This is like really tight. The bag is open. Anyway, so like, well, y'all need to see this part. So I'm stitching the zipper down, which was me constantly going down the channel and drawing a stitch out, or however, I don't remember what direction. I kind of just was looping, and then some of them I had to lay flat. So like, oh, you didn't even see this. We got the confidential goods right here. I put a tag right here that I made. So I had to get the zipper in place, and then I started on the white side. So this was flipped the other way, but this is gonna fall over because everything fell down here. But anyway, after I did the zipper, then I finished stitching it up to the corner. Then I put the flat face, this white little coaster on it, and I started at the top. This part needs to be more reinforced. I added ribbon over it so it would look cleaner and it wouldn't have the premiere cloth showing, so I put a ribbon over it. That was also another thing of like just trying to use clamps to weigh it down so it wouldn't unravel on me. So I added a cleaner white thing. I got the hoops around the circle, right? I did the same thing here. I'm gonna have to take everything out. Anyway, but I stitched around here, did one side. Um, then my needles just started breaking. That was some crazy shit. I had a heat gun. Oh, that I don't have a heat gun though. That's true. What's good? So I was like, I only needed it momentarily, but then it turned out to be like a 3D assemble process. Um, I said no, I had to finish it. So then I went back at the bottom of the zipper because this is the top. You zip it all the way up. I still got to cut strings because the strings are still kind of long. But then I stitched these two parts together, kind of like a surface thing. And then I did it around this side. More challenging because I could barely reach my hand in to the other side to like hold it and had to pray. I used a bunch of like skinny little needles. Then I started using this needle. It's like an upholstery needle, very fucking sharp. A fish hook needle. Then this is like a leather needle. This shit is this shit is bent. I've used this for so many years. This shit is bent. But it has a different type of tip, which it's like flat. It may or may not show up on the screen. This shit is bent. But it pierces through everything. Once I switched to that one, it was fine. I need to replace my pin cushion though with some more needles. I like to have like at least 2 or 3, and I snapped about 4 or 5 of them, I think. Just chilling in my little hole. What is this one? This one's sharp too. I don't even know where I got what this one was for. A very small eye. It's not a normal eye. But I don't really use that one. I'm gonna show you. I use just a regular for embroidery. Just a regular. The dog is barking. Okay. What? Oh, why the fuck is it? Oh, no. I'm trying to be real careful because like I fucking spilled these needles. It just felt like it was an omen. Because then most of them were casualties. I'm gonna put one in my travel kit. That's why I had this out. Okay. Very carefully build up my pin cushion. I have like two working needles. This is like a gold tip one. You can see the eye is gold and then the needle is white. Or I'm sorry, silver. Thank you. Um, these motherfuckers were breaking. I was using a pliers too, mind you. I don't play about my hands. I really try to, if I can make it easier, I make it easier. So I keep like a plier in here, and that's how I was pulling out the needles because I had to go right over the seams, which were already technically double glued down. I hot glued the corner or folded corners. Then I put like some Elmer's glue in there. Then I needed to do a flat stitch with a needle, you know? So yeah, I don't know where I want to stitch, if I want to stay sitting down or what. And I was just using embroidery floss. I always keep like some white on me. You already know. Head ass. Where the fuck is my, do I have a needle in here? No. Oh, I do. I do. Never mind. No, I don't trust this needle. What is this needle? This one look different. I think this was another random one I had in my pin cushion that I moved over. Because even the one in my little travel kit broke. So this is how I travel with my singular needle. Or just put some washi tape over it, over the little needle part. See, it's like a little flag. Then, just scissors, my threader, you know, some embroidery floss. Actually, I have two pairs of scissors. This one I mainly use for pom-poms. So I made a pom-pom. Punch needle fits in there too. I made some pom-poms. A black pom-pom and a white pom-pom. And I made them so they both have black string. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do a purse tour, and then eventually I need to like reinforce some stitches. Is all there. Because I'm like, I don't know if I want to work today. I just finished a project, so I feel like naturally my body's like, you need to take a day. Take a day to rest. I'm gonna close this. What the hell? And y'all have seen. That's my little Harajuku. This is my little sewing set. It got punch needles in there. One punch needle, a needle for embroidery, or if I gotta sew something, some scissors, tape, washable pen. Listen, bro. I need to put this back. This is like all of my embroidery stuff. Just get the kit. Don't go into the. I think it just makes more sense. Then you can see the variety at home. Because, like, oh, they have like the swatches on the DMC website because DMC floss. And I'm like, it's different seeing it in person. That's why I like to buy my yarn in person. I like to buy my floss in person, right? Just get the kit. It really wasn't that expensive. I'm not sure with Amazon prices now. Get the kit. Then you got like all the colors, and then you can start planning future projects. Because I know like you could be like, I'll just get like a little. I'm gonna go in the store and I'm gonna just buy one of these. You're gonna buy one of those, then you're gonna realize, oh, I should have grabbed blue too. You know what I mean? So you can kind of start off with what you like. I say just get a little box. Then you already got somewhere to put them. So you don't have like just a drawer of floss and then it'll get all tangled. Anyway, so there's a lot of details to this bag. This is like the normal shit I usually keep in my bag too. So I'm just gonna take all of this out. Hella shit, bro. tissue. What else? I got my crystals still in here too. Chapstick. This is my bag of crystals. Essential oils. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. That's how the lining turned out. All the way through. It's all there. Okay? It's all there. I'm trying to show you the back. Bazooka. Head ass. Put a whole zipper in there and everything. Yeah, you can kind of see the other side. The other side. The other side. Yeah, yeah. Sean went out. Sean outdid himself. I still had my tag on. But okay. So we had the gingham inside, cream on the inside, cream on the outside. You know, I had to. I already had the vision. I'm like, I gotta get this keychain. Okay. I made these pom poms. Boom, boom. And I tried to make them into like a little bow that I tie around. The gold hardware, so that's why this strap is temporary because it's gold on silver. This is a silver strap. See, and it don't match either because it's got the thing from the other purse. But it's flowers, so I'm like, it's not a big deal. Um, but yeah, so gold little hooks on both sides. And my zipper was gold too. So I'm just gonna leave my shit out. Not trying to do too much, I'm not trying to do too much. Put that fabric away. But I'm gonna do some cutting. Yeah. I'm already ready with a canvas. I'm ready to do another yarn painting. So after I finish up the final touches of this first, then I want to jump into a yarn painting, which is like kind of like a side quest. I want to make more flower yarn painting. So if you want to commission for that, that'd be cool too. I want to, if you remember the Japanese cherry blossoms I made, the pink painting. I want to do more flower paintings, and I've been like wanting to do like some lilies or some shit. So if you are looking to get like a flower painting to match your home, let me know. I'll see what yarn I got, but that's something I want to start soon. I got this blank canvas. I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do with it probably by this evening. I was making hair clips. See, this is another side quest. The hair clips, they're kind of on hold right now. Let's see. They're in the shape of the hair clip, and I have like little outlines. That's a side quest, but I'm like, I don't really want to embroider right now. I want to do some yarn painting. I want to work with some yarn, so that's what we're getting into. Right now, I'm just trying to cut the yarn, and I know it's gonna get in the purse. Matter of fact, and I'm gonna zip this up. I use just white yarn to seal all of this up too. You can't even see the zipper. I zipped it up. Yeah, right there. So I tried to cut the long pieces. I'm trying to be mindful. I don't want to accidentally cut a supporting string, you know what I mean? It's still a pretty smooth zip. It's just the yarn it gets caught on. So what good was what's shaking? What's shaking in the world? Y'all finna shake the scene. I'm gonna shake the room. Trying to think. I ain't got nothing really coming up. I'm just teaching some classes, working with some clients right now, but I'm patiently waiting for the craft season to kick off. I want to make sure I have some headbands ready to go. Um, but yeah, I was like I said in the chat before, I think around May is when my markets are looking to start popping off. I thought about doing one in April. I'm like, sales was good, but not great. You know, now that I kind of know what I'm working with, has seen my abilities improve. You know, I want to go at this a more smart and a more calculated way, if you will. So, oh, I got to do my bookkeeping. That's tomorrow. I try to wait. I hate doing bookkeeping because it's like a weekly thing. If you miss a week, then that's kind of a lot to catch up on. So, what'd you buy this day? What'd you do that day? Where you driving? Can I just live? Can I live? Can I live? Bro, this is what I mean. Like, what's going on with humanity? I went to Duncan. I was just thinking about this. They must have been in high school, but your mama ain't teach you manners. Like my 4-year-old knows manners. This is how good my 4-year-old knows manners. So we were at Goodwill and we had to go to the bathroom. So we go to the bathroom. Well, he was looking at like the mirrors because I was trying to look at mirrors. I want to try to thrift a mirror so I can do like a mirror rug project I've been thinking about. But I haven't found one. But if you local, send a picture and be like, I found it at this Goodwill. You need to come up. I'll be over there ASAP. No Rocky. That ass. But we were looking at the mirrors, went to the bathroom, and then there's this guy that was standing in the exact same spot where we just were. This is how good my 4-year-old's manners are. Excuse me. I was over here looking at the mirrors. So if you please could move so I could look at these mirrors. 4-year-old saying this. I'm just standing there. I'm like, he said his manners. He said please. And then the man actually understood him and just stepped to the side. So bringing it back to Duncan today, I'm like, I'm fixing up my purse because I'm like, I really wanted to get this little Duncan dude to kind of match the purse. Got the white on white, right? LOL. That was not supposed to rhyme. But as I'm leaving, I see the man that's getting ready to pay at the register. I already grabbed my drink. I'm walking towards the door. There's a line. This guy, he's like reaching in his pockets to get some money out or whatever to pay. He drops his hat, didn't notice it on the floor. Everybody's wet boots. You know what I mean? Just kind of you it's going to pool right there because that's where people have to stand and wait for their card to process or to however long they take to order. It's a dirty traffic area, right? Hat falls on the floor. And I'm like, get up immediately. These girls watched it fall. I'm like, these had to be high school kids. I said, well, let's let him know. Here you go, sir. And I think he said thank you. And I'm like, then I looked at the girls. I'm like, y'all just, ooh, I would just, who is your mama? Who is your mama? Oh, you call me daddy. Like, what? Be a kind person. Let bro know he dropped his hat. Be an example. Come on now. Ain't no language barrier. We can't even say that. You can still just be a kind person. Oh man, this person got hurt. I may not speak their language, but I can still comfort them. Is that unheard of? Oh man, this guy dropped his hat. Maybe I should let him know. I'm like, what is up with humanity? I'm just trying to, cut a little extra wiggle room so my zipper can breathe. Your zipper can what? Breathe. Oh, right. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Anyway, if you ain't visiting your public library, you need to visit your public library. I think a really cool feature, you can renew your books. You get a text message. This book or these books are due for renewal. You want to do that from your phone? Just put RA for renew all. You just renewed your books from your phone. Wherever you got service. Ain't that kind of cool? Sean like that one. So go patronize your local library. Vroom, vroom up in them guts. There's a Thousand Bond Fawny song. American Muscle. Play that song in the car. That song got some bass in it. Y'all know I like songs with bass. Yeah, make sure y'all using them features. Feature. Yeah. What time is it? 8:57. I think we doing pretty good. I'm gonna have a story time after things get resolved, but there's something that's been going on since like November. But hopefully within a week I'll be able to update y'all. Room, room up in them guts. That part is just in my head. So I was just trying to kind of widen the space by the zipper. It's going to, still fold up like this. As you went in my eye. But it's like an invisible zipper or stick zipper. Hey, that seemed pretty clean. I don't hear any snugging. I used the full zipper too. All right, let's do some stitching. If you're just joining, I made this purse. See, I planned it so it'd be plain on the bottom part once it's filled out. And you got cute little flowers around the sides. And I added some cute keychains. So I need to like click some stuff off too. This is a purse I want to use for a really long time and have it be my everyday. I'm like, damn, I got the last fucking one of this because I'm like, this had to be a sign. This had to be a sign. This thing is so ugly. Nobody got this. Like on some ugly ass shit. Everybody after the Labubus and shit. I'm like, I'm finna give you a little coffee keychain. That shit gonna be kind of cold. Me thinking. I'm like, shit, I come here all the time. Why not? Yes. See, that's kind of cool. So that was the inspiration to make kind of like a, I'm trying to scoop back, make like a barrel purse because I'm already in the yoga community and I told you I want to make this. I need to make like a cover for this. So I want to make like this. If anybody's interested, I'm actually going to be making like, I want to put like flowers, like maybe a sun or a flower on the front, at the top of the cushion. And then, who is this? Then the sides, the side little band that goes around, little flowers or something. That would be really cute. So let me know if you want me to make you a pillow. Then I'm gonna hand stitch the rug around it as a cover. But these are I've used these in my studio. I got these donated to me from a friend who had a yoga space. So that's how we have most of our stuff. And I'm very grateful. This was some years ago. Um, so shout out to Tanya. These are made with buckwheat and lavender, I'm pretty sure. And when I took the cover off, so these you will not be able to take the cover off to wash. So just make sure you delicately use it because I'm going to sew the cushion inside of it. Or, yeah, with the rug. So I'm not going to make it a zippable thing. I tried to take the zippable cover off because it got dirty, tried to wash it, and it got tattered. I don't have the tatteredness, but I want to add another cover to this. So if you're interested and you do yoga or if you're looking for something decorative, that'll be a project I want to get to this year. So yeah. We're gonna start sewing. Um yeah, my hair is getting in the way. Eventually I want to make like a over the shoulder kind of one once I teach myself how to crochet because I'm going to be changing this strap and having it be a permanent strap. I'm not going to have like these clips on it. I just grabbed these clips from a different purse. I think I have a denim clippable purse strap. I could change this to denim too for the time being. I was hoping to make it, but like, see, my idea could change to make it with a permanent strap, but like maybe I do put the little clips and I could change it because, yeah. Anyway, okay. I've been using like two strands. I'm only gonna do a little bit of stitching. Hmm. I'm gonna do some stitching around these fucking corners. Just casually has all of my shit out, just vibing. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're gonna get into yarn paintings after I finish this. I'm kind of trying to give myself some time. All of this like fibers on my lips. The yarn fibers. I need to wipe my mouth. I can see them flying around. Okay. I want to give myself time to learn how to crochet, but I'm like, I don't want that. Seems like an easy stitch because I'm not in the middle of stuff, but I don't want to stress myself. Have it cut into like prepping, I didn't even count how much stuff I sold last year. I have like everything written down, but I really didn't go back and count, which I should do. Then I could tell y'all. Definitely. What is this light? I don't want no yellow light. We need some. Yeah, brighten that up. What do I say? A crossover. Definitely, there's room for it to be a crossover brand. Confidential Goods, my brand. Seems kind of girly, but then I have some t-shirts that say my girl THC, your girl CBD, my girl THC, something like that. And I have like t-shirts like that in my shop. So I'm like, this Confidential Goods can be for anybody. Anybody looking to acquire some drip. I'm gonna get this as a fat knot so it doesn't pull out when I get to stitching. Okie dokie. What did I buy at Bath and Body Works? So we are a very environmentally conscious family. And my gracious mother-in-law gifted us like just some Christmas stuff she had left in there. So there's like Christmas socks in there. I think she got a book for me. You know, I don't buy stuff from Bath and Body Works. Kind of miss Japanese cherry blossom, but you gotta think about what's in it, you know? You gotta think about what you're putting on your skin, your epidermis, you know? You know? Uh, I'm gonna need to use a mat. What's good? Hmm? Why do I need to introduce you to him? He has a whole YouTube channel. Prophet underscore 414. He's a featured page. He has a job. Matter of fact, I'm like, I go live when he's at work. Matter of fact, and I'm like, he just went live a few days ago. Matter of fact, I'm being ugly. I get being a little ugly. So this channel is respectfully about me and art, and I don't want to bring my family on the channel. It's not a family channel. I'm very conscious of the footprint that I intentionally put on there, on here, and for people who don't want to be featured like that, you know? I don't know. He's on my page too, on my community tab page. You see the last post in August was our 6-year wedding anniversary. So, I mean, seen his face. All right. What's good? You're learning this stuff. There's a lot of lore on here. No. And my light died. Where are you poking? Where are you poking, Fookie? Yeah, but all you got to do is scroll back. You can see I have 10 years of content on here. We've been doing this stuff kind of for a lot of bit of time. Eh, expo. What was they were trying to say a big word, exponentially long time. We've been doing that. We've been on the tube, you know. Do not try this at home. We dealing with some sharp needles. Out of all the needles that could have stabbed me, this one has. Yeah. The most important meal of the day. Serving it up Sean's way. Okie dokie. This way getting a little tight. We're going to tie it off. This is a little snafu, if you will. Where you coming from, baby? Oh, see, it tried to stab me. It tried to prick me a little bit. You hear that? That shit tight. Tighter than Sean's ankle bracelet. It is. You seen it right there. Right there. Boom. Since we still got a little bit left, let's try to reinforce the other scrap, the other side. I don't play about tension, okay? Tension. Look at my car. How did it get on those sixes? That's a 2 Chainz line. I really miss, or I'm really sad. Uh, I Want My Trap Back by 2 Chainz, like, just never made it to Spotify. Rolling and smoking zucchini. Something. Just look it up. I want my trap back. I want my trap back. The beat was like, you know what I mean? So we're gonna just reinforce this because I'm gonna have hella keychains. I'm gonna have hella keychains on this hoe. Or you saw what I had. I'm not adding anymore. You need the strap to be able to hold up by the little D ring. I got the pom poms. These are a keychain I made myself. Made these pom poms. Gonna keep my hand sanitizer out. Bro, the bag. I'm just really excited about the inside. I said, that shit would be cold. The inspo was actually that bag, the Bath and Body Works bag. Inside, I said, I'm finna give me some of this. Ooh, I'm finna give me some of this fabric. Okay. Okay. Rolling and smoking zucchini. Muffalo armadillo. What? Whatever he was talking about. Rolling and smoking zucchini. I want my trap bag. Said I want my trap bag. Now I'm trying to bridge these two pieces together so you can see. Can y'all see? We gotta just zoom in. Let's zoom in. I'm gonna just be watching the lap show. And I have to go through, do like a surface stitch. So I don't even know. I gotta go through front of the rug. Oh, that seems connected. Needle right here. Lay that on my arm. Bring it back. With the top. Where you finna poke? Where you finna poke? Right there. You see that? Pay attention to your needle. You need to have good eyes. And my shit's slipping. My shit is so old. Oh ass. Sorry. See, and that's how I went under the ring, but I can still attempt to attach these strings. I think I need to go over it one more time. It's kind of hard for it to feel like I'm going through both of these holes, or the front and then this side. Smoking zucchini. What's going on back here? I think those are the only two keychains. Yeah. 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 I'm gonna see if I can just add some more. You can't even see the stitches unless you like get up on it. I'm just using a white stitch. Where the fuck are you going? Get out. Get out! Really trying not to stab myself. Take me through the front. Is this like 3 seams? Come on. There's 3 seams meeting. This is gonna be my last one. I'm trying to just get them to play nice. What's this? You would have thought that was a box trap. All right. I think that's about as good as we gonna get it. Tie it off, get you a hole, put your finger on the knot, pull it, spin it around, make a circle, put the needle through the circle, hold your finger down on the knot, pull it. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's how you hide your stitch. I don't really give a fuck because it's my purse. In my bag. That's my purse. I don't really care if the stitches are showing, but look. I reinforced it. It didn't take that long. You know, we got the that confidential goods. Confidential goods. Where'd you get it from? That shit confidential, nigga. I'm being that's the inside. Okay. Do 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 do. Ain't no stitching here. This is just all punch needle, laid it, glued it. But this all the stitching occurred right through here, and it was just attaching these 2 sides that we folded over, and then trying to go under this little D-ring to attach the front side. You know, that was the difficult stitches. So I went back on both sides to try and reinforce that. It's not gonna be perfect because I made it with the resources I had. Ooh, that's the same hood tank. So it ain't gonna be perfect, but it's perfect for me. I was thinking, this was another thought I had. I was thinking, because I think the fabric looks all right. Um, Because you can poke through the yarn and you can't even see any of my stitches. You can poke through it with, I just used embroidery floss. I was thinking of making French knots, but then the inside wouldn't be smooth. French knots, to give it kind of that tufted look, they wouldn't be like symmetrical French knots. They would just be kind of scattered just to hold the fabric back against, so there's no sagging of the fabric in here. Excuse me, I hope that doesn't happen. But that was another idea I had, was just to try to lay the fabric down a little bit. This shit is low key too big. I need to replace the deodorant. I got, there's this deodorant looking like. You be on the go. Yeah, he done. He's done. I have a new deodorant I can put in there. I like finding the little small ones. This is the one I was using, coconut and vanilla. Chocolate and caramel. This is my little first aid kit. So I got deodorant in there. Oh, that's nice. My Tic Tacs. There was one Tic Tac that opened and only one fell out. So a win is a win. Tic Tacs up in here. This is like Neosporin, but better for you. Correct, by doTERRA. It's made with essential oils. What is it? I'll read you the ingredients. Frankincense, helichrysum. I never say that oil right. Cedarwood, lavender, and tea tree oil. And it's like in a petroleum form. So you can first aid. This is pretty cool. I've had this for some years. You can reuse this. I know niggas got something to say, but like there's silicone, so you can reuse those little things. I have like a little perfume. Just a little bit left. What else? And I just went to the hair store and I found a little nail clipper. And then this digestion, if you have like an upset stomach, digestion can help your tummy. I need to go grab the new deodorant I found. I had to get a Dove brand one, which is fine. But I'd rather have gotten a native one. They were trying to charge me like $3. And then the Dove one was like one something. Despicable. We gotta keep that taser on us. You already know. Have you seen a taser before? You need to stay protected. This was I always like showing my taser. Tiny protectors or whatever. I got me a frog one. You need a light. It's a light. First click. Oh, that hoe ready. That's why it's red. Love. You hit the love button. But yeah. Ladies, anybody, keep that thing on you. And little chapstick, some crystals. Need to move this around. Get around, I get around. Get around. It's just big enough for my wallet, so I think I need to find a smaller one if I wear this purse or something. I don't know. But I got that shit on. I'm gonna run and grab that little deodorant so I can put that in this bag. And get my coffee. And then we're gonna do some house cleaning. Because I need to clean this craft room up. With the pink gold rims and the big gold hoops, I be chilling. This still isn't done. Dishwasher still cleaning. I think it's got 5 more minutes. Okay. Put my keys. That's the one thing. Yeah, I needed to make sure it was strong enough to hold my keys on the front. This is the one I found suspicious they have to put aluminum free on there. What does that mean? Okay, good. Got me a fresh one. Okay. Coconut and pink jasmine. So Found me a little travel size one I'm going to leave in here. And that's why it'd be like, it's just cumbersome. I don't want, this is like, I just don't want that shit sliding around. I hope this ain't peeling. It's long enough to fit my, it's just like stuff just got to be slid just right. But yeah. You could even leave this hole open because I'd be keeping my shit in here. You could leave it open. The last thing I just need to put is my keys. Or, I'm sorry, my phone. But I usually be holding my phone, but that's what we got. Everything is in here. Do 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 do. Ta-da. What you talking about? I be chilling. Bitches stay in their feelings. And if you need this reminder, never put your purse on the floor. I really try to avoid that. That means you're going to be poor. It's like a superstitious thing. Never put your purse on the floor, baby. Try to uplift it. I'll put it in a chair or I'll try to put it on a table. Rarely do I try to put my stuff on the floor. We'll use this as an ad time. But if you enjoy the things that I make, you can subscribe to this channel. You can become a member on this channel. That really helps. And then check out my website, confidentialgoods.com. And there's like a bunch of rugs on there to shop. There's a bunch of stationery things on there. I make clothes. So there's like custom jeans, t-shirts. The hoodies is fire. Do you like the piece? What do you mean the piece? My purse? I made the purse for myself. I said the first project I'm gonna do for the year, I'm gonna make the purse for myself. I'm gonna make something for myself. Something. Bro, I'm really excited to get into the canvas, the yarn paintings. So I already got one. Let me just show you. This is crazy. You're not ready for the wall art. You gotta run your business while Madame works. What you mean? I'm gonna do a small one first. This is like a smaller one. And then, bro, I get all of my canvases from Hobby Lobby because I just paid $12.99. And we put them side by side. I paid $12.99 for 5 frames. Okay, so we're gonna be coming out with some large paintings. It's gonna be really cute. I got plenty of paintings too. My goal is to try to get into an art show this year or next year. I applied for one in Portage, Wisconsin, to see if they fuck with my shit, But if you're local or if you're not, you know what would also be cool? If you're like, I have this really cool like coffee shop over here. They may be interested in hanging up your work or something like that. We can work something out. I really want to get my art hung up around the town. I don't know what you're talking about though. Madam? What? What? I'm like spinning in circles. I need to charge my light because you just saw it died. Oh yeah, and this ashtray. We gonna clean out my ashtray. Okay, so over here, let me just put y'all right here. I'm just gonna do some cleaning. What the heck? What the heck? Zibbity and zabbity doo. All right. I brought my trash can around. I'm freezing again. This is my little incense holder. I'm gonna put that right here. I saved my napkin. Not my tissue. I have a napkin I was using. I'm just gonna clean this dust out. Winter cleaning because it's not spring. Gotta do a little reset. That shit falling behind this dresser. Whatever. I'm gonna take a Clorox wipe. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna finish wiping this off. And get me a Clorox wipe. I don't know why, but I just always follow intention. So if you're new to this channel, I just feel like you need to have some protective crystals on you. So get you some protective crystals. This is like the time when you're like, really our time to shine. I feel like it is like around my birthday in March. This is like the planning season. You're working on a lot of different projects, and then you finally get to show off your projects. Kind of funny how it lines up with the craft season, but I'm just saying, like, anything you're working on, you got to work on it in the winter so then you can shine all spring, shine all summer. Start wrapping it up by October so you can rest, and kind of retreat back. So protect yourself. Get you some crystals, baby. Get you something that'll keep you safe, if you will. Looks a little bit better in here. What is it, 9:30? Probably gonna start wrapping stuff up. But this is like stuff my son got. Slime, batteries. The power went out like the other day. I had to use this generator. New projects, new energy. I need to take that frame apart, so I'm probably going to do that after this live, but I'm walking in here for something. Wipes, charger. Cannot forget. All right. Wipes, so I can wipe that table down. Charger I'm trying to carry. Okie dokie. Well, today's Monday. Have a happy Monday. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. We're going to start probably doing some yarn painting stuff tomorrow. I'm going to look up an image today, get some inspo, try to have something traced out so we are ready to hit the pavement tomorrow. So if you're new here, I go live Monday through Friday, like 8 a.m. to roughly 10 a.m. Today, I just wanted to show y'all the purse. We did do a little patch up. I think she's good to go for everyday wear. If you want me to make you some customs, let me know. I do custom clothes and custom home decor. Hit me up. Facebook, Instagram is Confidential Goods. You already know the website is Confidential Goods, and we have a contact us page where you can type all the stuff you want to have done. Oh, I need to put this necklace on. See, stay blessed up, stay safe, and have a happy Monday.